Aaron log number 137. I'm a moron.
Why are you a moron, Logan?
I spent the last 3 months of my time here on planet SR-3088 cataloging these Metroids, and I've used the wrong letters.
Oh.
So, for those wondering, this entire time when I brought up the idea of beta Metroids, this game actually calls them the Gammas. So they skipped the letter beta, and then the ones that I was calling the Gamma Metroids, the one that looked like xenomorph thingies, those are actually the Zeta Metroids. So they skipped 2 letters. Well, they skipped Delta and Epsilon.
I'll take partial credit for Gamma Zeta because I think I was the one that told you that.
Maybe, I don't know. I was just going in order. It goes Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon. That's how the letter goes.
I mean, truth of the matter is, I'm actually surprised I didn't realize that naming error either. Especially how long I've known about these games.
It's like I want to say it's because you only see the names in like the bestiary or something that this game has.
That or just alluded to in supplementary material.
So basically last part we killed a Metroid and moved the lava. We need to kill another one to move it back. So meet the evolved Zetas, the Omega Metroid.
Wait, it's Zeta or Omega? Like, which one is it?
It's Omega. It was Zeta evolved into Omega.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Interestingly enough, I know it's sort of spoiling ahead here, even though it's not that big of a spoil in the long run. They make one of these the final boss of Metroid Fusion, of all things.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, huh?
No. It was admittedly the most random thing that whole game did, but I mean, at the same time, it was a fun little finale.
So the way that these guys work is, as you notice, they actually have shielded their chest plate. So we actually have to blast it with missiles in order to actually start doing damage. But fortunately, when you do that, it'll actually it'll stun it and give you more resources. It also has evolved its flame breath into just flat out plasma. There we go.
Its own
All right, he's exposed.
So beyond that, just keep an eye on its movements because it's gonna. Oh, hang on.
Now!
Whoop! Oh!
Whip him down!
Oh no!
Whirl on him!
There we go.
I know you're saying
So
like
do more
Muda
damage.
Muda. I'm going like Muda Muda.
Crap. And it can grow back. It also can grow back its
armor.
Its shelling. But yeah,
For
other than
shelling.
that, so honestly, yeah. So I would say honestly, the most reliable way to deal damage would be just shooting missiles into its big old maw.
Keep shooting.
Oh, actually, but then when it does this attack, you can get a couple of free hits on its chest easily. But yeah, I want to say it's one of those things where the game doesn't outright tell you, but like hits to the mouth are fine. But I think the chest is its real weak point to like deal a lot more damage.
Oh, naturally.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it clearly sticks out.
And yeah, at this point, this is the part where I feel like these guys just flat out evolve into just being just micro bosses you're fighting every time.
Oh yeah, and I do believe the rest of the Metroids you'll be fighting, save for maybe one exception or two, are the Omega variants.
No,
I
definitely
believe you're
with
right,
one
yes.
exception.
Actually, no. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. From here on out, damn, what is that? From here on out, yeah, the last area will be just fighting 3 of these buggers all over the place.
Yeah, and either one Gamma or Zeta Metroid. Just to throw in a little curveball.
No way they're just gonna throw in an alpha at this point. Like, hello, everybody. And he just gets.
Hey, everybody, I'm late to the party. I'm safe. I'm the baby. Gotta love me. I'm safe. I'm safe. Gotta love me.
That'll be later. So moving forward, we can finally turn in that Metroid.
Gotta love me.
I said later.
No, he's singing the song that was based on
Oh, right there.
Now we only got 4 Metroids left.
Can you believe it's already here? Like this game actually does not go as long. When you see that first, like, oh my gosh, 40 Metroids. It's like the boo counter in Luigi's Mansion. You suddenly, it's something like you'll start at 50, but suddenly you'll be at like 10. You'll be like, whoa, how'd this go by quick?
Wait,
yeah.
Was it 50 in? Was it 50 in one?
It was it was 50. You needed to capture at least 40 of them to beat the game, but yeah, there were 50.
Okay. Which, oh yeah, James, did you ever give it a shot or look into that Luigi's Mansion beta thing I shared with you?
I'm curious to try it out, but I don't think it's available to the public yet.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think they're still working on it, but it looked really neat how much they were putting into it. It's, for those wondering, it's So Luigi Mansion had a fair amount of stuff, like a fair amount of cut content.
Like a timer.
I mean, just, like any game does. And let's go here.
It's easily the most documented beta out of all the GameCube Nintendo titles.
Like seriously, like they're adjusting the HUD. Like somebody outright added in and programmed a custom enemy that was in some of the preview beta footage that was not in the final game.
Right, the chef ghost.
Yeah, I'm really curious if they'll like do anything with L, or if technically that won't count because L was never seen in beta footage. Maybe it won't.
Technically speaking, it is a beta concept, so they could add it back in if they wanted to.
It looks so creepy cool too.
And it totally doesn't give me fucking war flashbacks with the Plasm Wraith.
The Plasm Wraith and the freaking Hell Trees.
Yeah. Thankfully, with the Switch version, dealing with the Plasm Wraith wasn't nearly as bad as he was in the Wii U version. Ironically.
There are some people who, random thought, back when we were looking at the WarioWare Get It Together demo, there's a firm community of people who think that when you're doing the windmill microgame, you make that tall, shadowy figure loom out of nowhere. People are thinking that was a reference to the Hell Trees, but I don't think so.
I doubt it.
It's a reference to some sort of mythological creature.
Oh, damn it! No.
No.
Yeah, you need phase shift here. That's why they have this Aeon recharge point there. Back up we go. Let's try that again.
So, it's been a couple of games now. Do you think Samus might be in need of changing up her car alarm?
What else could it be?
Yeah, that wouldn't be right.
That would be Other M.
Yeah, you're
I don't
right.
know what. I don't think any of you heard what I was doing.
What did you do? I don't know what. I actually don't know what that's.
That sounds familiar, but I can't quite.
It is Puff the Magic Dragon. I'm making a joke. It is one of the few.
Oh.
It is one of the few funny jokes from that one. Meet the Fockers and all that.
Actually, wait. What am I thinking? Here's one. You know what? A car alarm she could have for freaking I don't know, fusion.
What's that again?
Oh, jeez. Careful.
The theme to Buzz Lightyear Star Command.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember that theme. I thought it sounded familiar. Anyway.
Or no, that'd be fucking Federation Force's theme.
Alright,
Yeah, that'd be Federation Force's theme.
Oh my god, and
That'd be the theme of the Federation Force next.
Charlie!
Oh, god, it's Charlie.
Oh,
Charlie
God.
the Sniffle Twister.
And god, now you're making me fear again an Indian burn from this guy.
Big.
Well, as you should
guys,
be.
wait,
I mean, do you
guys,
see that thing?
It's
And
big.
he is.
It's Big Grandpa.
Oh, but look at those conveniently placed weak points. So we need to find those things. Stat. So welcome to the first secret boss to. Ow!
Not
The
secret.
first-
This thing's clearly mandatory.
Sorry. Well, sorry. Surprise, I'll say, because this guy was not in the original.
He was not, and yeah, no, this fight's tough.
It very much. It took me a couple tries my first time playing this with as many E-tanks as I have. So first thing you want to do is maneuver around him and fire him. I want to say with at least 10 super missiles, and or a good chunk of your regular missiles. Or okay, not 10. It was maybe it was 10. Anyway, now we've done this. Get your spider ball ready. We're waiting for the tracks to line up.
And
engage.
Ow!
Oh,
that can happen.
I didn't mean to jump that early. Basically, as you're seeing here, his entire arm is a hitbox of damage unless you're on just the right point. So come up there and wait.
there you
Bomb it.
And boom.
He's like, what is that gonna do?
Oh, nice.
So some of the protective shielding is going down. Now, this
Now
stage
come.
isn't even actually all that hard. Just run back and forth with your spazer and get free energy back. Matt, what did you think of this boss? Before you gotta probably leave.
No, I'm not leaving until this video's done. But yeah,
Thank you.
I think this
Bombs
boss.
for
I
him.
think this boss is fine. It kind of reminds me of like Nightmare, in how Nightmare was introduced and fought in what is it?
I think that's fair.
In Fusion
In
and
Fusion.
all that.
not another M. We don't talk about
No,
him there.
no, no. Nightmare Another M was actually kind of fine, but not great. It just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They kept the design pretty well, but it just wasn't as creepy as it was back in Fusion.
It was still plenty creepy.
Well, I mean, like yeah, okay, that's fair. The fact that they did actually like recreate all that in 3D.
Yeah, and I guess in some ways does sort of explain how he was even in the BSL station in Fusion in the first place.
Right, and then there's Fate 2 and they brought back, like, it's something going on that station.
Well, to be fair, Fate 2 kind of came in late because by that point the ship was more or less, desolate, haunted.
And I think that's, and I think,
right for the taking.
I think that's the very rare instance where it's a Metro game that actually had post-game content.
Yeah, because after the credits, you were encouraged to go back and start blasting the whole place with your power bombs.
Right, and get everything that you wanted to, like all the secret stuff. And here we go. I'll be honest and say, James, I don't know if I'm doing this phase properly. I think I'm doing it right, which is you just have to land a couple bombs and hope you get lucky because it takes a while for them to line up. And even if I use my defense thing, that electric blaster thing will just... Damn it. That electric blast thing will just push me off.
I think, yeah, I forget if you could use your missiles there either, but otherwise, bombs is the only other thing you can use against them.
Okay, because I'll say right now, when I first did this, I could only really get one off every time, and since you have to basically go through all these attacks every time, I kept thinking to myself, this is taking way too long. Like, did I miss something during the damage phase? Did you get any, like, trouble like that, Matt, or...?
Not really. I don't remember much. It's been years since I played this, just a reminder.
That's fair. Yeah,
One time was enough.
Yeah, plant the bombs to stun him so he'll get closer, and... Again, I'm gonna turn on this defense thing, but it's not gonna. Yeah, it just bumps me right away, and right away I'm down to 2 energy tanks left.
Not quite like what they advertised.
Yeah.
For it.
But yeah, no. This fight in general is easily one of the hardest in Metroid history, just because it is kind of awkward.
And there we go. There we go. The core. We get our power back. No more Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie. We can't go to Candy Mountain.
Say hi to the Big Daddies for me.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Secret weapon.
Just stay down.
Much as even. I just love how she's just like, if you so much as even look at me, I'm not talking to you, Charlie.
Does anybody
we got
even remember
ourselves
Charlie
power
the
bombs.
I do, and yeah, that was clearly a product of its time.
Llamas with hats, I prefer a bit more. Anyway, power bombs.
No, I didn't kill anybody. That is my least favorite thing to do.
That was my least favorite thing to do. Carl, that kills people. Oh, I had no idea. In Morph Ball form, hold R. Basically, hold as if you're doing a missile. And goodbye, Charlie.
Boom.
Wow, just
damn.
And also clears the way. Oh wow, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Well,
so,
we taking out big Grandpappy.
Yep. And here's another cool thing that power bombs let you do.
Oh, okay, you know what? That's what I was thinking of. The back in the ruins area with that one upgrade, it requires this exploit, which I mean
the power bomb super. I guess I'll call them super jumps.
That's actually something that the game doesn't really outright tell you. You kind of have to figure out yourself.
Right, yeah, because that's the thing, because what I just did there, that's just to get that secret power bomb expansion. Yeah, no, you have to learn that you have to hold Spider Ball at the same time while you put down a power bomb, and it lets you do a super bomb and jump.
Otherwise, that is something you'll only really figure out from the guides.
And it also works horizontally, so it's a really cool mechanic that they brought to this game. Because I don't recall this ever being a thing in the ever.
The fact that it propels you upward kind of makes me think that this is the closest thing this game gets to a Shine Spark.
It literally is. It literally is this game's answer to the Shine Spark, considering we don't have the speed booster here.
Nope, not until later games.
But yeah, now that we've taken out Charlie, what else is there left to do or get?
Well, through clearing the path from Charlie and getting our power bombs, we can actually access the next area elevator.
Oh boy!
So we can now advance on to Area 7, which actually, as you see, we're going back up now.
Ooh.
So let's learn about a little bit more Metroid lore.
More lore.
And Samus has to think to herself, how am I getting these visions?
Lore.
they actually, for a while, they actually lived in harmony with the Metroids, as they just cleaned up the X-Parasites, and times were good. And there's a big Charlie in the background.
Hey, Charlie.
Oh,
Enjoy your future.
Things.
It's gonna be great.
It'll be a blast. Anyway, welcome.
He couldn't finish that sentence, everybody.
I know.
It's
Welcome
gonna
to
be
7
great.
with some of the most difficult enemies ahead of us.
Wow,
and
that is a really hard thing to say. So many syllables.
many syllables. Oh, well, we have just the thing.
You know, that kind of makes... That powerbomb sign kind of makes it look more like a fucking, some sort of, hardball candy.
I can see that. The arrow also throws me off a little bit, because I was used to how power bombs looked in Super and stuff. This one's going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
This took me a little bit. You have to do bomb, drop, phase drift to buy yourself enough time to shoot a super missile off before those 2 bomb blocks respawn. But now that the super missile's gone, we can just pick that up. And that one took me a couple tries and a couple refills of ammo. There we go. Alright, we're out.
Man.
Especially as you can see, they also used up all of my Aeon energy to finally get that to work. So that was my last attempt for a while.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, and yeah, other than that, real talk, now that we got the power bomb, that's kind of, I want to say, our last main statue upgrade.
Yeah, aside from all the extra energy tanks and missiles and expansions, like, that's really all there is left in the game.
We are now decked out and ready to take on the last big Metroid Hunt area, which is just 3 buggers, but those 3 buggers are all Omegas.
Yep.
Yeah.
So have fun.
That thing,
And
that has
we're
3.
actually in the Chozo's
hold
research
it.
lab. Oh.
My favorite song in the game, right here.
I almost paused my video, you asshole.
Sorry, but let me actually listen. Ow, ow,
They
ow,
actually,
ow, ow.
This is actually the song they used for the first trailer.
Oh yeah, it is a great song.
Oh, this guy, yeah. So what was this a cover of?
It's not a cover, it's a new song. A song
Oh, okay.
I am fucking livid that never got to be put in Smash Brothers.
Oh, well. Anyway,
There's
this
a
actually
lot of
this
good
would've
songs
worked
from
really-
this game, and to some degree, A Link Between Worlds they never added onto
Because
Smash
this would have been
Brothers.
really good for Brinstar and stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
anyway, before
There
I
it is.
forget, because that is a question I feel like should be asked. You said that we have like 3 more of those buggers left to open the last area, but down there on the counter, I see that we need to kill 4 of them.
Well, like I said, it's not to finish our mission. It's gonna reach the last area where the last Metroid is hiding.
I mean, naturally,
I'm
it's
sure
gotta
it's
be a big
nothing.
deal, right?
Yeah,
Right?
I'm sure it's nothing. We gotta find. I mean, again, we gotta find out where these things are coming from. We gotta hunt it down to its source. So that's what we're working our way towards.
I don't know why, just like the whole right just remind me of the Hi-Am Daisy. There's the Metal Gear comic she made, one of my favorites. Like, I think I'm going to... Wait. Big Boss, you just stopped your best friend. What are you going to do now? I think I'm going to create a nation where soldiers don't have to ever stop fighting. You literally just stopped a guy from doing that. But it'll be better when I do it, right? Right?
I love the idea
that no one tells him.
I just
Thank
love
you,
the idea
Psycho.
that you literally just stopped a guy from doing just that.
That's literally what happens.
You just dedicated 30 years of your life to preventing your dream.
So I'm not sure if I kind of blinked out if Logan already said it, but technically we're actually in a laboratory setting
Yeah.
that the Chozo themselves worked at.
Yeah, I would say I noticed that. This is like their research lab. This is where the Metroids were created
Yes.
or designed. In any case,
Think of all the freaking like prototype drawings they had of what they would make the ultimate X-Parasite killer. Like at first, it could very well have been a hedgehog or a giant space salamander.
my humor is not where it should be.
What's wrong?
What is it?
Because this was the exchange that just passed through my mind when James said, "What failed? Like what like beta blueprints must there have been for what these like ultimate creatures would have been looking like?" And it was like, in my mind, it was like, here we'll design this ultimate energy. Get me up there! We'll design this ultimate energy creature that will be able to provide us with sustainable energy and absorb it. And then there'll be like a little scribbled doodle in the corner that says, "Let's give it feet." And it'll be like, what the fuck, Johnny? We talked about this.
John, why?
You gotta
Feet
stop
are
with-
not part of the solution.
You gotta stop with the feet, dude.
I mean,
Anyway,
seriously,
got a super missile
But
tank,
my
so let's
idol
go.
is Quentin Tarantino.
I'm just saying, dude, we have concerns about you and defeat.
I'll just go
But
work at...
what if it needs to sit down and rest?
I'm gonna go work at Nickelodeon. Fuck you guys.
I'm going to go work for Nickelodeon, and then when they fire me, I'm going to go work for Quentin Tarantino.
Watch as the fucking final boss of that Nicktoons Smash Brothers clone does end up being a giant foot.
God.
Like the world.
I mean, yeah, like the logo, like
Master-
Because we were saying, like, if we got Master Hand, we know for sure what Nickelodeon's gonna use.
The
or you know
Master
what?
Foot.
What if they pull a PlayStation All Stars and have the final boss be whatever the closest thing Nickelodeon has to like a prototype mascot?
Did somebody say feet?
Honestly, you know what I think of hype? Who would be the final boss? And
Who?
I don't know if you would agree with me. The freaking barbershop quartet.
Oh, I
from
was
the original
literally thinking that! I was literally...
Nickelodeon.
Logan, I was literally thinking that!
Because it's the freaking barbershop quartet. Like that was like I think that's like one of the earliest
going
like
to say
advertisements or earliest intros they've ever had. Were those three ball-headed cute.
I just
fucks.
imagine
Yes,
it's
I
like,
sang the song.
fuck, we're gonna fuck you up.
I'm
Dun,
trying to
dun.
think, like, since we're just talking about that, because I'm in the mood to speculate that, I kind of want to ask, does Disney still technically own the rights to Doug, or did Nick get that back?
I think Disney still owns the rights to Doug.
Yeah.
I think Disney still owns it because ABC. Yeah.
Oh, well.
That was such a weird. That was such a weird change of ownership. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. I will still say though, if they are planning DLC, I would still buy a dad pack. We
Yes,
get to play
please.
as the greats, Hugh Neutron,
Timmy's
freaking
dad.
Timmy's dad, whose name I forget.
Well, that is
Mr.
just the name,
Turner.
Timmy's dad.
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Grant.
I still love... Oh, no. My name is... but everybody calls
Everyone
me
calls
Dad.
me Dad.
Well,
Dr. Membrane. Get all the dads in there.
Oh, God.
Oh, right,
Ah!
Vader's
Wait,
him.
I'm most excited for Membrane!
Not scientifically possible.
Nurgle's dad. No, that's freaking
That was
that's
Cartoon Network.
Okay, enough with that little embarrassment. I'll edit that out in post. No, I won't. So
No, you're
with that said, that was already one of the three Omega Metroid's dead. I will remember that for future notation. Omega. Join us in the next part, which actually will be the finale, because things kind of escalate very quickly in this whole franchise. Join us in what will be the finale of our grand Metroid hunt.
Aaron log number 276. Where is my dad?
Dead!
Oh wait, that's right. He's
Ridley
dead.
killed him! What?
Like one time.
I killed him! Why are you asking?
Hashtag pig for Nick Smash.